Okay, we're good. I thought this is the part where things just go make a turn for the worst and there's a climax. There's always a climax somewhere. I hope nothing bad happens now. I'm really hoping. Partially because you'll probably be... Okay, thank you. It'll probably be real scary, you know, something bad happened with the glider. Something did happen with Iska as well, which really is in the back of my mind. Something bad happened with Iska concerning the glider. That could also happen to us. I don't know exactly what happened. As far as I understand, I think she went to test it on her own and ended up crashing. I have no idea yet. We still don't know. We flew until sunset and then left the field. Between maintenance and rest time, we got on 5 flights. There certainly were some great thermals. Those were the ideal soaring conditions. The best way to learn is to fly as much as possible. Because the flight times are restricted, it's best to be in the sky as long as possible. Kotori certainly improved today, even in her takeoff and landings. Amanda was quite happy with how things went today. It's all thanks to the cockpit that Amanda designed for us. By the way, where'd you go? I'm not sure. Did you say would you or would she? Did I misspell it? No, he said you. Okay, gotcha. It's not my bad, guys. Just reading here. Asa stepped out for a minute and told us. Okay. And test flight is all good. Everything is solid. And how's Kotori? When we left our secret base, Kotori stopped for a moment to gaze at the evening sky. What were you doing? I guess you liked it that much, maybe? This is the top of the hill. From here, if you look just right, you could seem like you were in the air, flying. Even though this was your first flight, you got a considerable amount of flying time in. Kotori looked up into the sky. She seemed to yearn for the sky. She liked it that much, I guess. It was just like that on the day of my first flight. Just living with your feet in the ground felt annoying. It'd be amazing if I could fly again. And again, and again. And with that goal in mind, I spent a whole year preparing. Must be quite a rush to, you know, be able to glide like that. The sky was a daytime blue, full of countless twinkling stars. Kotori's eyes shone like the stars as she gazed lovingly at the sky. Now they have another reason to connect even further. They both really like to fly. His name is like bluish green, which apparently is like the sky at the time when he was born. And her name is, I think, Little Bird? Or Small Bird, I think? Gonna have to remember that. A day near the end of August. At the start of summer vacation, nearly half of Flying Fish Manor residents leave. It's been a while since the building has been this crowded. Guess everybody's returned back. And we're hooking together. Alright. Everyone was asking for my instructions all at once. I felt like a master chef. Put the cut vegetables into the boiling water. Cover the pot and let it boil for around 10 minutes. Wait a minute on baking that. Bake it together with ease. While rattling off instructions on the fly, I also had a job of my own to do. It had been a long time since I prepared dinner for such a large number of people. Hey Amane, could you come over here and check out the TV? Wow. Alright, thank you, Kanako. Aww. Just rest, Amane, don't worry about it. Even though she really did want to help, Kanako dragged Amane in front of the TV. People and food. The heat and fire from the oven and stove. Mixed together, it seemed like a war zone. Why does it suddenly feel like this?
ついに合宿だよ、ヨルちゃん。ワクワクだね。別にいつもと変わらないと思うんだけど。自分の部屋で寝るんでしょ。
Today is the first day back at Soaring Club's dormitory. However, nothing really changed that much, to be honest. Agia still stays at a family home, and Amane still comes here for free food. That's the only reason she comes. Free food. Not to see us, not to see the Soaring Club, how are we doing? Free food. Thanks. That is what dorm life is about. And just like last year, there's an early morning watch duty. By the end of summer, a morning glory will make an appearance. It wouldn't be strange for it to appear any time now. To be on watch duty meant that you had to stay overnight at a secret base and watch for even the slightest change in weather. I prepared dinner earlier than usual to try to take advantage of having everyone gathered. Immediately after tonight's dinner, we'll have a meeting. Alright, finished. Come over here and help me bring it to the table. And we still don't get any CGs of delicious food. They're making food, and it's making me hungry. Can we at least get food? Can we at least see the food? The food that everyone prepared was carried to the table. The sight of so much hearty food seems to put everyone in good spirits.
久しぶりの葵くんのご飯だ。お腹すいたよ。もう食べていい？
Before we start, Lita has a few things she'd like to say. Oh yeah, our Kotori is the leader now. Kotori cleared the throat with authority.
皆さん、この1年本当にご苦労様でした。いよいよ私たちの目標であり夢でもあるモーニンググローリーを飛ぶ日が近づいてきています。
Oh yeah, it is towards the end of summer. Oh, Morning Glory event number 2, here we go. This time, I believe, maybe, hopefully, we can actually go over the Morning Glory. I think we're trying to just take a picture of it, right? I'm pretty sure that's our goal. Go over the Morning Glory and recreate the picture.
本番は一度きり、失敗は許されません。夏が終わるまでの間、気合を入れて絶対に失敗しないよ。長いぞ、小鳥。もうお腹ペコペコだよ。
Nobody cares, they just want the food.
ねえ、私ソアリング部じゃないし、先に食べてていいかな。こいつら。
Come on, seriously. The food's gonna get cold.
わーったわよ。美味しいものお腹いっぱい食べて気合い入れていくわよ。
There you go. Now that was a good speech that anybody can get behind.
はい、いただきまーす。
At once, everyone scrambled to take food.
たくも気分台無しだわ。
No, it didn't. That was a good speech. Well, when you go out with guns blazing, it's hard to keep the momentum up till the end.
そんなことないもん。私は最後の一兵になっても戦うわ。
I'm not sure exactly what I'm off to fight, but I'm doing it with a great fighting spirit. Since I flew the glider the other day, okay, now we are Kotori then. Since I flew the glider the other day, my motivation has been boundless, but wasted. Over the past few days, I have been practicing flying from dawn till dusk, keep my exhaustion hidden. However, my improvement in flying is physically visible. I can hardly understand what she's saying. I can't even coherently understand it, but good thing the subtitles. Glad they're there.
そういや、朝ちゃんは去年の雲を風車の丘から見てたんだっけ？はい、すごく綺麗でした。あの雲も空を飛ぶグライダーも。でもあれよりもすごいんですよね。あれは厳密にはモーニンググローリーとは呼べないものだったからな。
Amane makes a spectacular mess by eating as she speaks.
あまねちゃん、食べるか喋るかどっちかにして。あれこそが今年の夏に本物のモーニンググローリーが来る予兆だったんだ。
Today we heard the last year's cloud sightings could very well be a sign that this year is a real morning glory was needed coming. Did you ever heard that last year's cloud sighting could very well be a sign that this year a real morning glory was indeed coming? Oh god, that was my bad, guys. Sorry about that. I read that way too fast. The story goes back a few hours ago. Pixel transitions. God. I'm still not used to those. The computer screen showed the variety of data types Amanda referred to.
この夏の終わりにモーニンググローリーが発生する可能性は非常に高い。
Amanda's words brought a quiet tension and excitement to the room. I listened to Amanda's speech and believed it was sound logic.
質問いいでしょうか。なんだい？可能性が高いというのはどのくらいなんでしょうか。そうだな。詳細な数字までは言えないが、大雑把に計算しておよそ 30% ってところじゃないかな。引く！ちょっとそれのどこが高いのよ。
30%, I guess for a rare occurrence, that's pretty good. I mean, morning glory is supposed to be like a rare thing, right?
全く起こらないのも普通だとしたら、随分と高い方なんじゃないかしら。
There you go, thank you, Yoru. Appreciate that. It was just as Yoru said. The phenomenon known as morning glory occurs but once in a few decades.
でもそれだとむしろ大安売りってことじゃない？去年にも規模は小さいものの出現してるわけで。
Exactly.
私と葵くんがフライトした1年前のあの雲は厳密にはモーニンググローリーとは呼べない。じゃあ何なの？ただの出来損ないだ。
Oh. Never mind, we got very excited, but apparently it was regular.
だがそれも推論の根拠となっている。これを見てほしい。
I'm pretty sure we saw I guess a very small version of Morning Glory. That's an extremely odd transition as well. Amanda took the mouse and brought up more data on the screen. We just received this project data from the newly constructed windmills. The data showed detailed weather data around the area collected over the past few months. Amanda analyzed the numbers and just recently came to a new conclusion. The current display showed two types of data.
これが去年のあの雲が現れた日のデータで、こっちが28年前の8月26日のデータだ。
Let me check it out. I'm guessing they're talking about these two pictures here. So this is the one we saw last year, going right behind Amanda's head, and this is the like 28 years ago? Yeah, 28 years ago one right here. So this one's slightly small and this one is actually big and thick. Gotcha. From August 26, 28 years ago? A completely unknown date. The data taken from two completely different dates truly resemble each other.
似てるわね。どういうこと？はっきりとした記録はないが、この日、モーニンググローリーの出来損ないが風ヶ浦で発生していたらしいんだ。どういうことですか？つまり、出来損ないの雲が現れた翌年に本物のモーニンググローリーが現れる可能性が高い。
Oh.
と言いたいんでしょ？
It's possible to say that a true formation could happen this year too, right? She nodded. Our eyes devoured the information on the screen. At first glance, no matter how much we stared at them, the list of numbers were meaningless, and we could make no sense of them. But Amanda's speech won us over.
それって夏の終わりじゃなきゃ発生しないものなんですか？
You gotta understand, if you're watching the video right now, to you maybe this transition doesn't seem any different, but to me, I'm on a big screen, I'm really, immersed in what's going on, and seeing that is really jaunting.
それはほぼ間違いない。発生のメカニズムは先ほど説明した通り、湖上空の水蒸気に筑波山に遮られていた湿った空気が流れ込み、それはもう分かったから。
Totally held back her confusion as Amanda began once again to explain things from the beginning. Sometimes such complex explanations just weren't necessary. Sometimes you just need to know the principles and the result.
いよいよってわけね。
Ah, the payback for that day. I think I said it wrong. I feel like my accent came out a little bit. I could not deny a fearless smile forming on my mouth. I guess they're talking about how we're trying to get the morning glory and it went down. That whole event. kind of was a little just, discerning that we couldn't get up to the fake, apparently supposedly the fake morning glory. So the one last year was apparently an imposter, sort of, or a fake, just forming right before a true morning glory appears. And apparently that's an event that followed along, just kind of translating what I guess just experienced just now. And every single time, there's always an imposter morning glory before a real morning glory, and that happened the same time 28 years ago on that morning glory. So this year there's a high chance that this morning glory could actually come because of the imposter, 30% chance. That'll be pretty cool actually. Mana's explanation was the spark that set fire to my motivation. I was ready for action. The problem lies with the flight plan. Must revise Amana's data. As ever a question on Mane, I sat and considered the factors.
去年、私と葵くんが飛んだあの雲は、だいたい上空 1km あたりに現れていた。けど、OB の高校日誌によると、27年前のモーニンググローリーは上空 2km。
Oh damn.
さらに 1km 高く飛ばないといけないのか。
Akia rubbed her chin as she thought. 2 kilometers is somewhat low for a cloud. Since we're using a wind system to fly, we've yet to experience flying at that altitude.
せめて飛行機があったらな。そんな高さまで上がれるサーマルなんてあるの？
They should be, but I thought about it for a minute. The problem is, should a morning glory form, it would be so around dawn.
どういうこと？サーマルがほとんどないんだ。夜の間に地表は冷やされて温まるまでに時間がかかる。けれど日の出を待ってそれからのんびり上がったんじゃ間に合わない。
It needs sunlight to warm up surface ground. Without the heat from the ground surface, thermos can be formed. I listened to Amana's explanation with a nod and added a few words. If possible, you want to start flying before sunrise while it's still dim.
でもそれじゃサーマルを見つけるのは難しいと。逆に湖の上にならサーマルがあるんじゃないかな。
The way heat is transferred is different between land and water. Land easily heats and cools, but with the water it's more difficult. During the day, the ground temperature is cooler than over the lakes and seas, creating a gentle downdraft. But at night, the opposite occurs. The ground cools first, and the air above the not quite cool lake sends air currents upwards. Well, that'll probably be difficult. It's different in the middle of the night, but at sunrise is also expected to be chilled.
だよね。
Of course, we only have one chance. We learned a lot from our mistakes last year. This time, we have to create a good flight plan. We've already talked about it countless times, but with the new data, now we come up with something a little more solid. With a sidelong glance, Asa sighed as she opened her mouth.
けど、発生しない確率の方が高いわけよね。それなのにそんなに張り切っちゃって、肩透かしだった時大丈夫なの？その時はその時よ。来年かまた再来年にでもチャレンジすればいいわ。
But if the cloud comes this year, it's absolutely impossible to run away from it. Kotri and Agia nodded in agreement with my strong words. God, everybody's fired up here. I'm looking at Agia and Kotri's face. They look serious right now. The two of us cannot forget last year's frustration.
そうしてまた超留年生が生まれるのね。ソアリング部の伝統として受け継がれていくのかも。そんなのあまねちゃんだけで十分。私らもさすがにそこまではね。いいじゃないか。人よりたくさん学生生活ができてお得だぞ。
Kotri made a firm fist.
あまねちゃんのようにならないためにも一発で決めるわよ。
Agiana nodded in agreement with serious expressions.
ところで誰が乗るんですか？だってあのグライダー2人乗りですよね。
It was just an innocent question, but none of us could make the words come out of our mouths. We looked at each other, and then at practically the same time, we all gazed at Amane.
私は乗らないぞ。上空 2km なんて想像しただけで怖いからな。
Yeah, it might be best if she stays on the ground for now.
あまねちゃんは本当にそれでいいの？あの人どかなかった場所に今度こそ行けるかもしれないのよ。
Amane easily shook her head.
言っただろ。 私がここでこうしているのは君たちを手伝うためだって。
When she said it so frankly like that, it sounded kinda sad. For the senior student, the glider is a thing of the past.
まあそれはおいおい考えればいいんじゃない？それより今はどうやって上がるかよ。
That's right. For the time being, we don't even have a flight plan. Everyone ate while discussing ideas. The argument became increasingly more heated. Well, hopefully everything goes well. I'm kind of hoping maybe it doesn't happen this night. The glory and everything. The bathroom's open. Oh god! Please don't tell me you're gonna get a bath scene. Because the last bath scene, I'm not gonna lie, with the 18 plus patch and restoration patch and all that, it was quite something. Quite something. Definitely was a surprise. We're gonna get another bath scene now. I walked into the dining. Wait, did I save? There we go. The bath is open. I walked into the dining hall as a towel dried my hair. The usual crowd already came and went. Usually the last to take bath. Today I went in first. Everyone was hanging out at the normal table.
姉さん、ババを引いたわね。
Wait, what?
そんなことないよ。全然そんなことないよ。
What are you on about, Asa? You look very mischievous right now.
朝ちゃんは素直でわかりやすいの。
Did Amana already head home?
お腹いっぱいになったからって。葵にごちそうさま言っといてってさ。あまね先輩が食いしん坊でよかったよね。おかげでこうして遊びに来てくれるもん。
It wasn't that, if that wasn't the case, I would just be a babysitter composing for writing written emails. Hooray for gluttony. And Kotori?
部屋でこそ練してんじゃないかな。
The simulator? The other day, Kotori borrowed Hibori's laptop. She'd been using it to practice on the simulator in a room. Unfortunately, people don't see Kotori's hard work as a virtue. Instead, they see her as being antisocial and arrogant. Everyone calls it secret practicing.
私呼んできましょうか？
No, it's cool. We shouldn't bother her.
でも、葵先輩、もう行っちゃうんですよね。
I'm not saying that we shouldn't meet with her at all, just for the time being. Well, it'd be nice to see her some. Right, I'm gonna go get her. There we go, Aoi. Get your woman.
喉乾いた。お、やっと出てきた。あんた、まだいたんだ。あまねちゃんはもう帰ったの？うん、帰ったよ。でもって、私もそろそろ帰るところ。さ、気をつけてね。葵ならもう出てったわよ。え？嘘！もうこんな時間？彼氏ほっぽり出してシミュレーターに夢中とは。さすが空に片思いしてる女ね。
Wow. Aga is just prodding along, isn't she? She's really mischievous. She knows what she is doing. She's clearly trying to get them closer together. Clearly, she's using it to advantage. So she's a perfect wingman, but man, she knows how to prod, doesn't she?
いってらっしゃい言いたかったのに。
There really is a great view of the sky from here. What did Aoi go to, though? While climbing up the slanted surface of the windmill hill, I gazed at the starry sky that spread alongside it. It was clearer today, giving a great view of the stars. On top of that, from Windmill Hill, there are few obstructions to block the view. Last year, the same sheet-covered glider was placed on the runway. The view from the secret base is better than from the garden of Flying Fish Manor. I don't know what's responsible for change in the atmosphere. You have to catch it within even a second's time. I'm going to watch alone. However, it isn't safe to have a lone girl sitting here in a remote location, so the shift is done in pairs. I'll drop them off and pick them up here. But I still worry even with the two people here during the night. Nothing but solar panels and windmills in a sprawling space. As if mankind was gone and only machines remained. Inside my pocket, my cell phone chimed? More like it vibrated really violently. Got a message. It was from Kotori. I'm sorry I got all self-absorbed in my room. I just want to say goodnight and take care. It was the kind of message that makes my heart go fuzzy. Aww. I didn't realize it, but it seemed like I was lonely. Tomorrow morning, I'll get up early and wait for you. Good night. Ha ha ha. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Laugh? I don't know, it's kind of... If I'm not in the mood to properly do the reactions, I can't do it naturally. Finally, a small smile escaped my lips. Who would have thought? This is nice. There were no words to truly describe it. Reading the mail gave me a strange, relief feeling. Write her back! No! Write her back! God damn it. Oh. Okay, good, he did. Good. Thanks for your message. You're working hard on practicing, right? There's also flight practice tomorrow, so there's no reason to overdo it. Get some rest. When I get back, could you help me get breakfast ready? I love you. Good night. Aww, God. So mushy, I love it. You're a little too fired up to go to bed, but okay. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Sam Rio. Welcome to Hello, what have we got here? Hello ladies, how's it going? Breasts as a treasure yet. I kinda wanna say you could dress better.